The International hired an industrial hygienist as a resource for locals, and I can tell he was putting out stuff every day. The International was putting out stuff every day, and I was combing that stuff, sharing it with every time something new came out. We shared it with our staff. We shared it with the hospital. We were trying to be as proactive as we could to protect our members as much as possible. If you don't have somebody cleaning the rooms and sanitizing things, and somebody delivering meals, and somebody, cooking in the kitchen, all those other pieces don't work the same either. At Local 459, we've always been oriented in the whole social justice movement. And so we see some of these people, a lot of people won't organize low-wage workers, but you know what? They're the ones that need us most. They're the ones that require somebody to teach them how to advocate for themselves.
I think a lot of people think maybe it's too hard, or it can't be them, or especially prior to going into the bargaining meetings, the idea of representing your coworkers against someone who has a law degree and does this for a living can be really intimidating. And what I realized after doing it is there's no reason to be intimidated. You can do it. You are smart enough. You know so much about your workplace. Be confident in what you know, and be confident that your concerns do matter, and they are important enough to bring to the table, despite what disparaging remarks or intimidation might be coming from the other side. It is a little bit of a show, it's a part of the act, but just showing up and being there is really important.
Well, the perception that I have about a union is that they will try to do, the best, to get the better benefits and everything, whatever is going to be fair for the employees. That's my perception.
One thing that was very effective for us at Jewish Community Action was looking at that mission statement. And we went line by line through the mission statement and basically sent an annotated version to our board of directors saying, here's how us having a union is in line with every single aspect of the mission statement. Members of boards who are really committed to a mission deeply appreciate approaches like that. Our organization, before we ever unionized, came directly out of these struggles of largely Yiddish-speaking labor organizers in the 1910s, 20s, 30s, 40s. And when we first unionized, that was actually a very big part. We looked at our value statements and we said, wow, these are the exact same values of our great-grandparents when they were fighting in the labor struggles. And that just made us appreciate the work that we're doing even more.
There were times when they were reissuing N95, the green ones. So what they did is recycle them. They would wash it. They would put people's initials and the date it was used. So then they would wash it and have us reuse it. There was one manager, he would, if I need a new one, I would have to show it to him to say why I need a new one. I don't think I would have lasted at Kaiser this long if I didn't have a union. And our pay and benefits won't be this strong. I came from another hospital that's not union, and I watched a lot of my coworkers getting fired because they were on the bad side of my managers. And with a union, it cannot happen. And, that's the beauty of union.
It is really awesome to have been able to be part of a union in Texas, which is a right-to-work state in which people can be terminated for any reason. It's very hard to organize unions in Texas, no matter what industry you're in. And the fact that we've gotten through, we hope it's an example to any worker working anywhere else in Texas. I see a positive future in which we have more labor power in Texas, and just just I've already seen other organizations like Jolt and Races start unions and start their process of getting a contract negotiated.
We're in a very, very different business than any of the places that I have traditionally thought of as unions. There's no manufacturing. It's much more people face-to-face oriented. So it's a very different kind of atmosphere, which may have been part of why it worked easily for us. And we all read a lot of books.
For all the communication that the stewards have sent to us, all the sympathy cards that they have sent to other people who are sick and who have passed away. And I'm very proud of all of you, and you guys keep up the great work.